Antithesis. This is the placement of two opposite ideas side by side. The placement of two opposite ideas side by side. So unlike oxymoron, where we place two opposite words side by side, in antithesis, we place two opposite statements side by side. A very good example is man proposes, God disposes. So we have man proposes a statement, and we place another statement that that evaluates that statement, right? To make a complete sense. So we have man proposes, God disposes. That's antithesis. So man proposes, oh, at the age of 16, I went out of the university. At the age of 20, I would have finished my university. At the age of 21, I'll go for NYC. At the age of 22, I will get a job. I work for 4 years. At the age of 26, I will get married to my love. And at the age of 30, I would have given birth to 2 or 3 children. At the age of 35, I would have bought my first car. At the age of 40, I would have gotten my private jets, and I would have gotten my mother a jeep, and get my father a motorcycle. That's if you eat your mother, your father rather. Now, that is man proposes. That's what you propose, right? But God disposes. At the age of 16, you wrote JAMB, you wrote WAEC, no English. At the age of 17, WAEC, no maths. At the age of 18, you had your WAEC, but you failed JAMB. At the age of 19, you wrote WAEC, and you wrote JAMB, but you still failed. At the age of 20, you entered university. At the age of 24, you're supposed to be done with school, but you finished at 25 because there was 1 year strike. At the age of 25, you're supposed to go for NYC service, but then you were not enlisted, and so you have to wait for another year. So at the age of 26, you went for NYC. At the age of 27, you came back. 3 years, you searched for a job, you did not see. At the age of 30, you got married somehow, right? At the age of 35, you said you would have bought a car, right? You bought a tricycle, Marua. Man proposes, God disposes. So this is placement of two opposite statements side by side to indicate a balanced view. That is antithesis. So we make a statement. Antithesis is like a statement. Anti is another statement that opposes that statement. Right? So if you say man proposes, God disposes. That is antithesis. Another example is to err is human. To forgive is divine. To err, that means to make mistakes, is for human being. Meanwhile, to forgive is what? It's for God. So that is what we call antithesis. The next one is Zeugma. So Zeugma is when a verb represents two parts of an expression. An example. So if I said, he broke our plates and our hearts. He broke our plates and her heart. So broke there is a verb, right? So when a verb represents two parts of an expression. So broke, there is a verb. So he broke our plates. That's a separate statement. He broke our heart. Another separate. That's two crime now. So he broke our plates. Number one. He broke our heart. Another crime, right? So but we now join the two together. We said he broke her plate and her heart. So we have combined two statements that are not supposed to be together to one. That's what we call Zeugma. So when a verb represents two parts of an expression, right? So she locked the door and her heart. She locked the door and her heart. That is what Zeugma. So Zeugma is use one a verb represents two parts of an expression. So that is Zeugma. So these are the major, these are the, okay. So these are the major figure of speech. I would advise that you try to generate your answers. You try and bring the examples yourself and write it in the comment section, and I will let you know if you got it right or not. Please do not use the ChatGPT to get this. You are trying to build your language. You're trying to get better at writing, at speaking. Now, if you try to generate this figure of speech yourself without looking at the textbook, that means that you have mastered it. And that means that when you find it, if you find it in the exam questions, you'll be able to identify it because you now know what it is. If you like what you are saying, please like and subscribe, and also drop a comment on my channel. Thank you. Bye.